Was earlier.
Alright, what you doing, man?
Shit, man. What's up with you, Big? What's boy Big bigging up to?
Oh man, a lot of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to get out of bounds, you know, with it. You know what I'm saying? I already got it locked down in Kansas City, Missouri, right. Kansas City, Kansas, Columbia. You know what I'm saying? Joplin, Oklahoma, Tulsa. We got that all locked down. That's our region. So I've been trying to, you know, go other places and do other things, meet up with other people, and let them know what I'm about. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta, New York. You know what I'm saying? California. I just build bridges. I've been going everywhere building bridges. I got a lot of avenues and ways we can take. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it. Just been everywhere trying to, you know,
doing your thing.
Yeah, trying to make it happen.
So how'd you get started in this music business?
Oh man. Hold on. This is Kush. Hold on. This ain't no play shit, you know. But how I got started, I started singing in church, you know what I'm saying, in high school. So I was singing as a youngster, and then I met a guy by the name of Montel Jones, which was the local. He was the local guy for Kansas City as far as doing music and hooking up with him, and he'll get you a demo together. You know, he messed with Pearl Records and Marvin Jackson. If you know any history about my town, you know that's one of the very first studios Kansas City ever had was Pearl Records, you know what I'm saying? So I was in and out of there at the age of like 16, like 15 and 16, and that was the first time I ever, you know, got in the studio and got to hear my song and got to hear me, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So that kind of takes you to my next question.
Right.
First Midwest Mafia CD. I don't remember the name of it.
Right, Midwest Mafia.
How'd you end up getting hooked up with that one?
Oh man, Midwest Mafia. That's Wyandotte, Kansas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I just used to. I mean, I lived in Kansas City, Missouri. So I come across the water, and I hooked up with some guys, man, that had a studio. Al Greer, K-Town Records, like in '94. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't have no sing. You know, I just was me. I was still singing, and they had two groups, Wicked Minds and I forgot the other name of the other group. You know what I'm saying? Wicked Minds and someone else, but you know what I'm saying? It was a whole group, Midwest Mafia, and they just loved what I did, and all I did was sing and be me. You know what I'm saying? Back then we was smoking Reggie. You know what I'm saying? Drinking Budweisers.
And see, to know that you gotta be a real fan of Boy Big.
Oh yeah.
You gotta really be up on your game to be knowing about that.
Yeah, man, you gotta be up on it because I'm an underground celebrity. Like I'm an underground, you know what I'm saying, for real. Like as far as the underground, I'm one of them dudes. So to know what's up until this point right here and where we got to go, it's like you gotta know me. You gotta hear, you know, you gotta know the music. You know what I'm saying? Because it's music. Right. Yeah, this is my dude right here, man.
Yeah. Years, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Had to prove myself, but it's all good. You good?
Here, hey, Kush on you, man.
All right.
Kush on me. Okay, Kush on me, man.
Some strawberry cough, so.
Oh, that strawberry cough, I smoke it all, man. I don't discriminate. Not for real.
You got any projects you working on or albums coming out?
Oh man, yeah, I got a mixtape I'm dropping in like a week. It's called Real Life Hustle and Flow. I did a lot of my recordings in California, then I brought it back here. You know what I'm saying? And I got an album coming out called One Big City, and that's a group that I joined and I'm a part of in California, Psycho City, aka Knox City, and Issei Uno. And if you know anything about this underground movement, you've heard them names before. You know what I'm saying? Issei Uno is an underground icon of the production on the West Coast. You know, ask about it. You know what I'm saying? So, but all three of us together, we're a group called One Big City. You know what I'm saying? Self-titled One Big City, all three of our names. You know what I'm saying? But it's hot. It's like it's on some shit y'all ain't heard yet from me. I mean, y'all have heard it, but y'all ain't heard it like this, like with the production. It's just sick. You know what I'm saying? Lyrics on there, all kind of songs. You know what I'm saying? They ain't heard it like that, and it's coming real soon.
Right. Okay. So let them know how many albums you really got out, because most people don't know.
Man, I got.
They go way back.
Real Life Hustle and Flow is my 6th album. You know what I'm saying? It's my 6th underground album. I've been doing it for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And I call it my mixtape an album because it's like that. You know what I'm saying? My mixtape is going to have you thinking it's an album. You feel me? So This is like my 6th project that we putting out. We finna push. You know what I'm saying? I got All Sides is my first one. I got a Big Boy LeVar, the second coming I did in California when I signed my deal when I was like 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? I got a Young Thug Love I did with Baby Huey Entertainment when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? Young Thug Love. You can get all this stuff I'm talking about on cdbaby.com. You can go, you know, archive me. You know what I'm saying? They got all my stuff. Then my album after that was what? Player Hustler Gentleman. You know what I'm saying? I did that one. That was a real, you know, Kansas City, you know, underground hit. Like, you know what I'm saying? People love that album. People can't wait for me to, you know, press it back up and put it back on the shelves. You know what I'm saying? But right now you can just order it, but we're gonna package it up and put it back on the shelves. And then I did The Hook, which is like the beginning of something real big, because we're gonna have Volume 1. That was Volume 1. We're gonna have Volume 2, Volume 3, Volume 4, so on and so on. You know what I'm saying? And it was like a collaboration with all the hottest dudes from my city and me on the album. Because, you know, I'm the hook dude of Kansas City and in the Midwest, period, and now of Cali and of Atlanta, because that's what I went out there for. You feel me? So, but it started right here. You know what I'm saying? So that Hook album was like me on hooks. I had verses. I had some of the hottest dudes on the album. I had Rich the Factor on the album, Fat Tone on the album, rest in peace. Mr. Mingler on the album, Raekwon the Chef, Ghostface Killer on the album, because I fuck with them real heavy. You know what I'm saying? Rappin' Twan on that album. Slicks Gotcha on that album. You know what I'm saying? Psycho City on that album. All over the album. Issei on the album. It was like a big collaboration. They love it. Still to this day, I walk up to people and just give them out. Like, you know, my promos, I might go to the show and give out 400 CDs that night to just put a CD in each and every person's hand that was there walking out the door. That's what I do. But I got them though. It's like giving out that dope when you was back on the block and you had to give out a little bit of dope to get them to come back. Your promo pack. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. We go give out dope. We give out dope packs, and then they bump it, and then they hooked. And now they all MySpace friends, wondering when's the next project coming out, and so on and so forth.
Right. Okay. So how'd you end up linking up with MFR? Major Factor Records, if you don't know.
What, you don't know?
If you don't know, I don't know where you been.
Man, Major Factor Records, man. How I hooked up with them, they was the biggest thing, they're the biggest thing in my city. They was the biggest thing, and they still are the biggest thing in my city. And y'all, you real niggas know what I'm talking about. You feel me what I'm saying? So that was the biggest thing. So I was a youngster, man. You know what I'm saying? And I was dealing with all kind of, I was dealing with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Messing with everybody with the music.